Hello everyone, welcome to ST Model Cars. In this video, I would like to show you this 1/18th Chevy Camaro ZL1 by AutoArt. Price point on this was $180. I bought this a couple years ago, and I personally think this is one of the best AutoArt release out there. This is the AutoArt Composite series, so like a lot of the newer AutoArt, this is not metal, this is composite. And everything is done very nicely here. It's very crisp, and I'm gonna close everything up here, just so you can see the car a little better with everything closed. And as you can tell, the panel gaps are very good. Like the body lines, the panel gaps, and everything in this car are done such in a high refinement, and it's just one of my favorite 1/18 scale in my collection. So this is the 6th generation Camaro, and this is again the top of the line ZL1 Camaro. Okay, so let's get the car off the turntable here, and let's get the turntable out of the surface here. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the details. I am going to start with under the hood. But first of all, before we do that, let's take a look at the hood itself. So again, the car is black, but in the middle of the hood here, they have the section here that is like a carbon fiber pattern with the ZL1 emblem in it. So this is kind of raised, I think, to house the supercharger unit. And it's just, like I said, it's just done very nicely. If you look at the panel gaps and everything, everything is consistent. Everything is just very crisp. So let's open the hood here. Okay. So the engine detail on this one is very, very good. This is not the health engine. This is actually through. I mean, if you look at this, I can take this pointer here and I can put it all the way down. And the reason you can't see down there because there's a cover, down here, right? But just like the real car, but everything in this engine is replicated really nicely. You can see the supercharger unit sitting on top of the engine block here. You can see the air filter housing here. The hood has these 2 struts that support it. So again, it's just really nice detailed engine. Okay. Let's take a look at the front of the car here. So behind the headlight lens, you see one headlight projectors here. It's kind of hard to see, but the details are there. They replicated the daytime running light and the turn signal here very well. And then the gloss black for the grille with the CL1 emblem in here. And you have the 2 fog lights here on the side. Okay. One neat detail in this car is also, if you look at the tires, they're actually right here. It says Goodyear Eagle F1, and that's very neat that they put in there. And on the brake caliper, right here, it says CL1, and you have the metallic looking rotor that actually turns with the wheels. So it's just very lifelike, and it's just so neat. And I really like the wheels. They done a good job with this. And it's finished in this, it looks black, but it's like really dark gunmetal, actually, if you see it in person. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the interior. Okay, so on the interior, everything is carpeted. It's fully carpeted, and you can see all the headlines are finished. It has this really nice red seat belts that really brighten up the interior because the interior is mostly black. And on the dashboards there, you see there's a carbon fiber insert, and the infotainment and the center console are done really well. And if you look at the AC fans there, you see the chrome rings around it, and then right behind it you see the shifter knob. It's just done so well. So. I know I said it many times, but I just really like how AutoArt executed this one. The door panel details are pretty good. This insert here on the top, kind of this triangular area here, is actually slightly different material than the others. And then you have this the silver accent here on the door panel, and you also have the door pull here, and everything is done. It's you know, like some of this are painted together, and you know, this looks like a separate piece, right? But when they done this, when they do this, right, they took such good care of this, so it just looks so realistic instead of just one molded plastic piece. So well done, AutoArt. Okay, here's the back of the car. You get the ZL1 emblem here, and then you have the quad exhaust coming out with the chrome tip. So let's open the trunk. Okay. It's pretty tiny trunk, just like the just like the real thing. The trunk is carpeted, and here's the let me close this actually, and here's the side view of the ZL1. Let's take a look at the cockpit here. Okay, so again, has that red seat belts, you know, steering wheels here, the 3-spoke steering wheels, and if you can see this, the instrument clusters actually replicated pretty well. You know, you can see the dialer here, you know, with the numbers, with the needles. So it's just very nicely done. And here's the center console, the infotainment system from the driver's side. 3 pedals, manual transmission car. So that's awesome, right? And again, this door panel on the driver's side, same as the other side. Okay, so overall, you know, I know some of the people in the hobby, I guess, have a different feeling about AutoArt, you know, moving to the composites from the diecast. But for me personally, I have no issues with it. The only issues you might have is if you kind of like a heavier car and you judge the kind of like the quality of the car by its weight, then might be a little bit disappointed because the composite cars are a little bit lighter. But you know, that's not an issue for me. You know, to me, the composite have a few pros, right? One of it being that you don't have to worry about the paint rash going forward. You know, like some of you know, like if you have an older AutoArt or older anything really, right? And after a few years, you know, they start to develop some paint rash, and you know, that's just it's just sad. With the composite models, you don't have to worry about that. And you know, if you look at some of the composite models, you can see how tight the panel gaps here are, right? You know, they can mold, you know, each of the panel a lot more precise, and that just results in the tighter panel gaps. Okay. I have a FLICKR channel, a FLICKR account where I post a diorama pictures of this 1/18 scale cars. I'll post the a link in the description if you want to check it out. And if you have any comments, suggestions, or questions, feel free to put them in the comment section. Much appreciated if you can like the video and subscribe to the channel. Okay, I will see you in my next video, and thanks for watching.